The whole idea of ECB is to improve the speed, quality and effectiveness of emergency responses through collaboration.
Good morning, everybody.
We actually look forward to continuing cooperation with INTUs in Bangladesh.
Involvement of the government authorities at the highest level concerning disaster management, that's a very good signal. And it's also, in parallel, I think, momentum for coordination in Bangladesh.
My topics is GNG Coordination Policy, Framework and Disaster Management in Bangladesh.
First session was very interactive and I spoke about it, about the overall ECB introduction, and I learned a lot about that one. In particular, second session which I participated on the National Staff Capacity Building Initiative, CBHA. There was a lot of learning, and the thematic and the comprehensiveness of that program struck me, and I shared my feedback that this is a 9-month interactive course of learning and building capacity of the national staff in the country.
I came to this conference as a student and as a teacher also. I have the experience of working in different countries. So I wanted to contribute whatever I have learned in different countries. It has been a very different kind of a facilitation throughout the workshop. The way it has been made very interactive and going away from the traditional methodologies that we use. So it's a very good learning opportunity as to what different things are happening in different countries and how we can modify to the local context and ensure that it's properly implemented in Bangladesh.
Humanitarian collaboration is not an option. It is rather a necessity. It is what the community demands of us. If we do not learn from each other, we are probably preparing to fail. So working together is a must.
This event actually gave the opportunity to organize and unitedly how we together can meet this disaster situation. Particularly, new ideas are generated here, and we have encountered a lot of interesting international experiences and sharing of learning, which really gives a great opportunity for future preparations in disaster risk reduction in the country.
নিরাপদের ম্যান্ডেট হচ্ছে গিয়ে যে ওয়াইডার কমিউনিটিকে নলেজ দেওয়া, ক্যাপাসিটি ডেভেলপমেন্ট করা এবং অ্যাডভোকেসিতে কাজ করা। ইসিবির যে প্ল্যাটফর্ম, সেই প্ল্যাটফর্মকে ইউজ করে এটা ওয়াইডার কমিউনিটির কাছে খুব সহজে যাওয়া যাচ্ছে, সেই জন্য নিরাপদ ইসিবির সাথে কাজ করতেছে।
I share two ideas basically I throw to ECB. One is to invest much more to the national staff capacity building, particularly national NGO, small NGO who cannot afford to participate in international courts and not familiar with all these international tools and modalities and mechanisms. And my another idea is to create some kind of depository of database and information, which is a kind of pre-crisis database and information, so that if you have that pre-disaster database, comprehensive database, and if something happens, the creation of that kind of depository or a kind of database will be extremely helpful for a kind of joint need assessment.
The potential for replication, the potential for multiplication of impact and learning, I think is colossal. Reviewing where we have reached so far, the learning that we can capture and how to move forward, which I think will help us really identify and support ECB to look at what next. At the end of ECB2, what next?
My role now is to help take the lessons learned from the meeting here as well as the other ECB interactive events and to think about what is the next phase, what makes the most sense, how will these learnings translate into actionable strategies for the future.